What is up, everyone? I am coming on here to give you guys a couple plays for the day, and you can see it on the screen here. We hit a 9.5x 4 out of 4 League of Legends entry, so super excited about that. This game actually just ended. I was waiting for this game to end to be able to make this video. I just wanted to see the result, post if it lost, post if it won, talk about it. But about midway through the game, I tuned in, started watching. I was like, hey, this actually has a chance to hit here, and you can see just with flying colors, it hit all of the different lines in this because it is so correlated, right? I always talk about how correlated these League of Legends plays are, and if you did watch the game, this REG team just absolutely stomped SK. There was a fight probably about the 10-minute mark. It was an even game up until the 10-minute mark, and then there was one fight where REG, specifically this Marcoon guy, he just took over the game. He, they had a really, really good fight, just absolutely stomped SK. And with that fight, that was that kind of lead right there. That was that jump in lead right there. And whenever they're able to get that lead, the game opens up. They're able to just become more powerful, get more items, abilities, levels, stuff like that, and just get more and more kills. And then you can see also with SK here, these lines here, they only got 1 kill and they were projected to get 4.5 or 5.5 kills. And they were not able to do anything because they were the weaker team. They were weaker. They weren't able to kill the opponent. And this team, as they were getting more and more powerful, it just became more and more easy for them to win the opponent. And the game was to kill the opponent. And the game wasn't even that long. I think it was like a 25, 27-minute game. But yeah, this REG team just stomped the other team and just was able to, completely snowball their lead after that first fight at the 10-minute mark. So really, really excited about this. I got a lot of comments yesterday of like, hey, man, what happened to your picks? Your picks were great a week ago, and, what happened to them? Nothing has happened to my picks, guys. It is betting at the end of the day. I know this week, we didn't hit as many League of Legends plays as we did last week. And I know some of you guys probably, were introduced to the channel with us hitting a lot of League of Legends plays. But nothing has happened to my picks. At the end of the day, these are bets. These are sports bets. I don't even really feel like we took that many League of Legends to be on like an insane drought because last week we hit 3 of these, which is just insane. And yeah, these are 9.5 extra monies, right? So if you hit just 1 in 9 of these, I say it all the time, but if you just hit 1 in 9 of these, you'll become profitable. You'll be profitable on these League of Legends slips. So hopefully you guys tailed this. We actually went 2 out of 2 yesterday on our YouTube plays. So, again, nothing has happened to my plays. I put in a ton of research to my plays. The correlated betting is still the number one, opportunity in PrizePicks. Again, it's just, there's eSports players at the end of the day, or they're sports players at the end of the day. Things can, not go your way, and even the best bettors in the world are going to become, even the best, sharpest bettors, win only 55 out of 100 other bets, right? It's just that slight edge long term that they're able to just roll their bankroll more and more and more. And again, even though we hit today, it may seem like, now we're just going to keep hitting. We're going to go on this crazy streak. Hopefully we do. But again, make sure to limit your bankroll size, right? Only bet 2 to 3% of your bankroll on every single play. Make sure you don't get into a space where you're really down on money, or you have to reload constantly because you're betting $100 on each play when you only have $500 in your PrizePicks account, so you're only able to get 5 plays that day or something like that. Make sure if you have $500 in your account, I would bet maximum $10 in every play, you guys. So definitely, hopefully you guys tailed this. Again, when we have a big hit like this, leave in the comments how much money you made with one of these picks here, and going to be posting more of these plays, League of Legends 4-mans, Counter-Strike 2-mans, as well as NBA and college basketball. I know college basketball is on a break till Thursday now, but to my VIP, right? And you can get free access to my free plays, an additional free play on my Winnable. That'll be in the description. And then there's also, you can get taken to a video. You'll see it in the description. It's a little video link. And with that video, it'll show you how to get access to my VIP completely for free. So there's a couple steps you have to follow. And then after you follow those steps, I'll give you a code to get access to my VIP. I also just really quickly want to go through the rest of yesterday's performance, because we also did really, really good with the potential that we could have even done better, right? there's a lot of green here. Unfortunately, some of the green, we did end up hitting 1 of 2s for some of the NBA, but this play here was the one that I just talked about for a couple minutes, was that League of Legends 4-man, so insane, 9.5x. And then this also was the free play that I gave out. So I believe it was an Edwards reduced line. He barely hit it. He hit it with 13 and his line was 12.5. We paired him up with Radford, who absolutely smashed his projection. That was an insane game. It went to overtime last night. So really cool. We hit this one. This was a VIP play for Counter-Strike. We hit this one yesterday, pretty early on yesterday. And then a couple of games yesterday too that we came really, really close with. So this John Poldikis, I don't know, he's the Yale player. There was a discounted line. So this was actually a discounted line. He ended up not hitting it, right? So you always want to take the discounted lines. They're really good that PrizePicks sends out. This seems like they're doing a lot of discounted lines recently with March Madness, but this one actually didn't hit. I think he had over 20 points last game, and this one actually didn't hit as a discounted line, but you can see we paired him up with Aaron Neesmith, who did go under his projection that I gave out. This one was also pretty close, probably the least close of them, but Dawson Garcia, he had like 7 rebounds in the first couple minutes of the game. Absolutely insane. I don't even know how that happens. And then also Tyrese Proctor barely couldn't get one more rebound. I watched some of the game. Duke just absolutely blew out JMU, so I don't know if he sat or what, but he might have sat some of the game. Also, I wanted to say yesterday too, I know I was talking about one of those plays. I forgot his name, but he was that player on. I don't know. I forgot, but that player yesterday, he had 20 out of 24 PRA, and he actually didn't end up hitting. So pretty insane there. I believe it was like Providence, right? He didn't end up hitting. I know yesterday's video, I was like, oh, he's got 20 at halftime. Like, I'm going to count this as a win. He actually didn't end up hitting. So, insane there. He couldn't get 4 more PRA in a whole half where he put up 20 the half before. I don't know. I think he got in foul trouble. But anyway, if you add all this together, so this was the combination of some of our VIP plays. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but some of our VIP plays actually haven't happened yet because some of them were eSports plays that are ending at around 1 or 2 today. So I think I have like 3 more plays, 1 League of Legends play and then 2 Counter-Strike plays that are still happening. So I can kind of update you maybe on the free winnable if that hits, or update you tomorrow. But with the plays that have hit so far, we are up 9.5 units on the day from yesterday's plays at least. And then again, with the opportunity that like some of these things, this John Poldukis, this was probably like a 75% chance that this hit because this was a discount, ended up not hitting, unfortunately. And then Proctor, he was really, really close. He had like 2 rebounds at half, so it was a pretty close line. But yeah, could have went way more up, but I'm really, really happy with a 9.5x and obviously ecstatic about the 4 out of 4 hitting. So again, about to get into the play. Sorry if this is a bit of a longer video, just wanted to explain some things. I do have a free plan that you can access with my winnable, and then I do have a VIP plan. And again, link in the pinned comment as well as the description of a video of how to get free access to my VIP following those steps. But what winnable is a way to get more of my picks sent directly to your phone. So if I do send out a play, you'll get a pick directly to your phone of the play. You can click it, tail it, really, really simple. And then again, if you do use that video, if you watch that video, I'll give you an opportunity to get my free VIP for a month, my VIP completely free for a month, and I'll give you a code. So that code is covered up by this red box. Obviously, I'm not going to give it out to everyone unless you do and follow those steps. But I will, you can see you enter the code and you'll get discounted amount 100% off your first month. All right, so I feel like I've been talking a lot without getting to the plays. Here's the first play. You might have already saw the second play, but here is the first play. We got a Valorant play, and we are going to go more and more, right? So with Valorant or with Counter-Strike, we always either go more and more on the projection or go less and less on the projection. And that is because these Valorant and Counter-Strike plays are correlated because of game length, okay? So we have these 2 teams. They're playing each other, Barca eSports versus Ramboot Club. They're playing each other at 3 p.m. today. We're going to go more and more on their projections. The reason being is we're hoping for a longer match. Okay, so if the game goes longer, it's first to 13. So if it becomes 13 to 11 or 13 to 12, then that's going to be a longer match. It could potentially be like 13 to 1 or 13 to 2, where the other team only wins 1 or 2 rounds, but we're hoping for a longer match. And if that longer match does happen, then there's a good opportunity that because there's a lot of rounds, it's a longer match, there's going to be more opportunities for kills for these two players. It's exactly what we did yesterday for this win, and we also have more Counter-Strike plays about to end, right? But we ended up going more and more on Counter-Strike, and you can see that these guys both went over their projections pretty comfortably because it was a longer match. So yeah, this is the first play of the game. Again, it's correlated because both these players are playing each other, and if the game goes longer, these guys will both have the benefit of having a longer match, more opportunities for kills. Second play is going to be Grayson Allen and going more than assists, and then Bogdan to go less than points. Starting with Grayson Allen, he's hit this in the past 4 of his last 5 games. And then the one that he didn't hit, he got like 1 assist, but the rest of the games where he did the 4 out of 5, he normally gets like 4 or 5, even 6 assists. I did just see on my phone that Wimby's out and they're playing the Spurs. Don't know if that's going to affect him a whole lot because he's a guard and Wimby's a forward, and Wimby's like a center. But obviously, like Wimby's Spurs' best player by far, so that's probably going to help Grayson Allen in some regard. But this was also a really good play on OddsJam. Again, he's hit this in the last 4 of his 5 games, and when he does hit it, he normally hits it way over, right? So there's a good chance that maybe he could already hit this by halftime. And then we got Bogdan to go less than points. He hasn't hit this in the last 5 of his 5 games. And then he is also facing a pretty tough opponent with Boston. Boston has a great defense. They're like probably the best team right now. And then he's actually gone way under this in the last 5 of his 5 games. I think this is just a classic, the line set too high, right? If the line was more like a 15.5, this would just be like, that would be kind of reasonable for PrizePicks, but I think the line is just set way too high right now for this play here. So this does have a pretty high likelihood of being bumped. But yeah, here are the 2 plays of the day. Again, hopefully you guys tailed this yesterday and also tailed that NBA play, which was this one. These were the 2 plays I gave out on YouTube yesterday. So again, comment down below how much money you won, and definitely take advantage of those winnable free plan. Definitely join the free plan. It's completely free. There's no hassle or anything. Like, it's completely free to join the free winnable, no brainer. And then for the VIP, again, you can get access to it completely for free for a month. Just follow those steps in that pinned comment of that YouTube video, and it's like a 10-minute long video of me talking and walking you through some of the steps. So thank you guys for watching. Let's have another great day today. Again, my bets are they're there, right? I put all the time and effort into these bets for you guys. I know this week, Tuesday through Thursday really was kind of our rough time. I think like this weekend was pretty decent, and then today was pretty good too. So thank you guys, or today was really good. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let's have another great day.